Monday. Today we are in oh my gosh, so much chat to catch up on. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Pro Pyro? What's up, Bernie? Good morning, Les. What are we talking about today? Rebel Starfighter. What's up, Fred? Good morning. Just made a loaf of bread. Yum. Good morning, Hash. Yes, I was still sleeping. That's why I'm late. I'm just kidding. Just getting myself set up, you guys. Gonna go grab my coffee. Good morning, Corey. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. You like my makeshift backsplash? I did this cardboard boxes and garbage bags just to avoid. I've actually already damaged the paint on the wall from trying to wash a grow tower. So this is the utility sink. We're gonna wash the buckets in here. I'm gonna go get my coffee quick and we're gonna get started. This should be a good concert. Fresh Princess and the Eggplants, LOL. What's up, Yellow Skunk Farms? Happy Monday. So I'm just gonna, let me get my coffee and then I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you what we're working on. Bad day to rip a hole in my dish gloves. I started late, yes. I lost track of time and I still had to get everything up here, get the sink ready to go, make my backsplash. I'm just kidding. No, I actually did that purposely because the towers took up so much space in the sink. I'd end up like scratching the paint off my wall. So she's not late, your clock's broken, MK. Exactly. I'm fashionably late. Shout out to my Ogo sweater. Cheers, everybody. Happy Monday. Ow, I'm not used to my coffee being so hot. All right, so I'm gonna just move some stuff out of the way here. How do I do this? This is stuck. Hang on one second, you guys. Just gonna get myself set up because I'll show you guys. Dun, 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 dun. This is all the crap we're cleaning today. We're doing the buckets. We're gonna take these little lines off here, clean those. We gotta look at that. It's disgusting. Hash, I don't know if you were there yesterday, but I dumped the water out of each and every single bucket. And as that black water was pouring into the bucket, I thought, geez, Hash would love to watch this and would definitely have something to say about it. All right, let me try this. All right. This is the first time we're taking it out of the grow tent and not in the kitchen today, so I gotta get myself organized. I'm gonna put you guys right in front of me so we can chat. I might have warned you not to drink it, LOL. You would have probably dared me to drink it. Who are we kidding? All right, so what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Put you guys right here while we wash. And let's get started. Bad day to rip a hole in my dish gloves, huh? But the voice in your head would have said challenge accepted, LOL. What's up, Solange? Good morning, good morning. Today we're taking it out of the grow room and into the laundry room where the utility sink is, where I can clean. So I'm gonna take all these lines apart and just throw them in the sink. I actually use, so these are no more than 12 inches long. I actually use this to scrub inside the lines. Usually I let them soak first, but I didn't disconnect all of them from the buckets, so we'll just leave them in the sink, and we'll wash one bucket at a time. And then I've got a towel laid out where I'm going to put all the buckets after they're dry. So it's gonna be a little bit of an undertaking. Today, you know, it's not gonna be full of plants and stuff. Actually, maybe I'll take you guys down to the tent after we wash. We'll try to get at least half done. This one is really bad here. We were talking about it yesterday. Got a lot of salt and crap built up. I gotta try to get these nozzles off here. Oh gosh, there's just so much debris on these, it's kind of gross. But we're gonna try to take these apart here. So I'm just untwisting these. Try to get the this off. All right. Might need some pliers. Who did I miss here? Who did I miss? Good morning, Mo. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Tube fans, LOL. So I'm trying to remove this from the bucket, but having some struggles here. Supposed to like pinch the O-ring. It's supposed to come right out, but it doesn't want to. Probably too much buildup. Oh, got it. All right, so these are all gonna come apart. These are the nozzles. We're just gonna put them off to the side. We'll get those cleaned. Might be better off trying to do some washing first, because this is, wow, a lot of buildup on here. It's kind of gross. Something I probably should have done yesterday. Got it. I love your hoodie. Yes, honestly, I love this hoodie. Whenever I'm doing like tent work and stuff, it's so cozy. But watch out, we got TFP ones coming soon. All right, so let's get started here. So yeah, the bucket itself, pretty bad condition. Lots of clay pebble dust, salt buildup, debris from the nutrients. Pretty bad. So I've got a few tools here. I've got a brush, another brush, and a sponge. Typically I just use a sponge. Got some Dawn dish soap. And first I scrub them clean, and then I dry them or let them dry, and then we do the whole soak them with bleach. But the washing part is the pain in the ass. MK, that's what I call auto mistake. I missed it. She's just trying to brush us off, LOL. What did I miss? What did I miss? Today's only tubes. Your buckets look like my nose after Vegas weekend. LOL. Oh my gosh. Sounds like you know how to have a good time. Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So literally just gonna be dishwashing on today's live, you guys. What's up, Flip? Good to see ya. So the tough part for me is getting in all of the nooks and crannies, right? So there's like a lot of build up here in these edges. Gotta give it some good elbow grease, you know? So, oh my gosh, you guys, yesterday I had such a hilarious time making the spilling short where I just keep spilling water. And that's why I made the shirt that I was wearing yesterday, because it was just too fitting. So yeah, these also have, so this is where the little hole goes to in the center column. It connects to the center column where the water drains. What's up, Blooming Rose? Good morning. She's always treating us like redheaded stepchildren. Why? What did I do? What did I miss? You guys are talking about tubes. What did I miss? I will have you playing in the background. Thanks so much for the support, Flip. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us today, you guys. So I brought all 20 buckets up. My goal is to get the 20 buckets washed. And once they're scrubbed clean, then we make a bleach water solution and we scrub them, or sorry, soak them or wipe them down. All right, let's see. Oh, let's go inside. Sometimes I gotta give it a couple of washes. The tough part is because there's so much buildup. Did I already say Death? What's up, Death? Good morning, Death. Good to see you. Happy Monday. How did your pretzels and bread turn out? They look freaking delicious. So yeah, it's tough. I want to use the scouring side because I want to get off all that buildup, but at the same time, it's really easy to see micro scratches on this plastic. And so that's my one thing is like trying to make sure everything's clean. Like I don't care about micro scratches on the inside. It's more about the outside. I have a freakish tolerance to hot water. I can wash dishes in scalding hot water with no, it doesn't bother me at all. I guess I have, but I can't handle cold on my hands at all. But like boiling hot, like I could take a boiling hot shower that would burn most people, and I have no problem with it. But the cold, forget about it. Yes, it's such a good sink for cleaning. I use it for everything. Cleaning large things, bathing my dog. It's perfect. But I get so much of this buildup that no matter how much I scrub, it like barely comes off. All right, one bucket down. There it is. Wait till it dries though. You're gonna see there's like hard water buildup and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so there's one down. It's gonna take a while. Buckle up, everybody. We're gonna be here for a little bit. This is so buckle up, Buttercup. Exactly. Damn it. I need like pliers or something. This is so frustrating. Ugh. Got it. My 2-gallon hydroponic tank also has a ton of mineral damage from the Maxi-Grow fertilizer I use. Not necessarily bad, but doesn't look pretty. Yeah, that's the paint. What the heck happened here? Did I miss part of it? Oh, here. That's the problem, but wait, even with the Flora series, you get buildup, I guess? I saw a YouTube video today, posted 2 days ago. Calgary man grows saffron. Cool. And thanks so much, Zelens. Appreciate you. So yeah, guys, today might not be the most entertaining, but like I said, I'll take you along for the whole process. I'll break a couple nails on the way, but that's okay. Who needs those anyways? You know, with these O-rings, it's like you have to push down in order to release. And when the gap is so small, it's hard to do so. All right, so we got lines and nozzles. I'm gonna put those off to the side. So yeah, I had fun making that short yesterday, man. It was not hard to create a montage of all the times I've spilled things in the grow tent. Seems to happen on a regular basis, and I think it's just because I move too fast. So yeah, this morning I took a look at everything. Maybe we'll go down there quickly before I sign off, and I'll just show you guys what things look like today. So the cucumber definitely has something. I don't know if it's blight or if it's still that downy mildew, or it's got something. Something's wrong with it. So it was almost like the cucumber's way of confirming that I should probably reset everything in this system. Saffron is a great idea. It's a very expensive spice or seasoning. Well, I guess it's a spice. And yeah, it's because of the harvesting process. They have to like pick out all the, I think it's the anthers of the flower. It's a lot of work. A slight buildup. Can't get it off. Inorganic granular fertilizer, so there's a small amount of salts and minerals. Yeah, that's a pain. I've never experienced inorganic fertilizer, and I'm excited to this time. I'm just nervous. Oh, I'll take a look, ProPyro. I'm nervous because I'm nervous to start using the other one because I don't know. I don't know how to use it properly. I gotta learn. When you use the Flora series, when you use it in your hydroponic system, do you use like what's recommended on the bottle, or do you use half of the amount? If you use an acidic solution like vinegar, dish soap, and baking soda, will break down the salt. Oh, I should. I actually should have soaked these in vinegar somehow before starting. I'll give you guys a closer look at how dirty they're disgusting. When I was pouring the water out yesterday, it was like one of the buckets, the water was like black. So I'm not trying to brag about it. I know I shouldn't even be admitting that, but hey man, it's all about the process. All about the process. Need some hand lotion after this. What up, Know You Grow? Good to see you. We are washing buckets today, resetting the system. So taking everybody on the good, bad, and the ugly. Gotta show the full scope of things. You know, we get to harvest and have fun, but you gotta put in the work. You gotta clean. It's the way it grows, you know? So yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Did I ever use High Clean from Hygrozyme? I use it every time after I put in my nutrients, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's a user error. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but look at these buckets. They're disgusting. This is what we're dealing with after this run. Obviously, I've been using organic fertilizer, which is not recommended. But yeah, guys, it is brutal. This one's really bad. Look at that. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a project, right? So we got our work cut out for us today. For baby transplant, I use 1/4 to half strength. Any mature plant, I'll use the recommended dose. I've never had to use more than recommended since the Maxi series is highly concentrated. All right, so we got this one clean. So yeah, that's what I was showing you guys. These are Bateau buckets. B-A-T-O, Bateau. Just a standard, well, at least online, they're referred to as Dutch buckets. Cheers, everybody. Hope you got coffee or something good you're sipping on. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to remove all this without hurting myself. Oh, got it. That was easy. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of different things this grow, but I was really just reflecting this morning. This has been such a great run, you guys. There's so many things that I've never gotten to grow successfully that now I do, or that now I have. Like, even though we didn't really get our watermelon and the watermelon fell short because it was small, maybe it wasn't pollinated properly, maybe it was something to do with the nutrients, but I got a watermelon. Even though the strawberry itself, the product wasn't good, I still managed to grow strawberries, which was exciting. I got, what else did we get? All these different pepper varieties that I've never been able to grow before. We got cucumber, which I've been trying forever. So, you know, as much as I'm bummed out because I'm working on a video about like all the harvests and all the good times from this run, the highlights of the run, and man, I miss it so much already. I can't wait to start my new grow. It's gonna be so exciting. Use it to clean, soak the buckets for a while. It works wonders. Okay, I'm gonna do that with the there's the main pipe, where the drain pipe that goes to the water return reservoir. I'm going to soak that. I've also got Know You Grow. You know Farmer Anthony. Farmer Anthony hooked me up with Flora Clean. Has anyone in the chat ever used Flora Clean by General Hydroponics? I think it's supposed to be like a similar product to High Clean, except General Hydroponics version. Are you going to keep the same plant layout? No, I think I'm going to switch everything up, Death. So what I've noticed is the bucket system that's against the wall, you can't have plants that are like super high water content, because I think that even though I don't have proper airflow, I think that having things against the wall like cucumbers and tomatoes is a bad idea. I think having them in the bucket system in the center, it's easier for them to get a better air circulation. Whereas peppers, even though they require better airflow, I think I could do a better job at, I think the peppers would do better off in the second bucket system. So I think one entire bucket system is gonna be peppers and flowers. It's going to be all 4 vessel buckets, and it's all going to be all different varieties of peppers and a few different varieties of flowers that I want to grow. And then the buckets that we emptied yesterday, those are going to be, I'm going to do 1 variety of cucumber. We've got 10 varieties of tomato. I'm going to do maybe 2 varieties of eggplant. now that I'm getting more familiar with these different types of plants, you want to be mindful because, you know, eggplants overshadow a lot of the other plants. They've got huge leaves and all kinds. So I want to be careful with those. Might only do one at a time. So the one side against the wall, I'm thinking peppers and all kinds of varieties. So we're going to do some of the ones that Les gave us. So the Lesia pepper, Marconi Rosso pepper, Mocha Swirl pepper. We're going to do a bunch of bell pepper, Chinese 5-color pepper. I want to do poblano again. And then we'll have, I've been looking for dahlia seeds. And the thing is, I also have to be careful because similar to cucumbers and like squashes and stuff, dahlias are like, I don't know, high moisture content, I guess, and they're extremely susceptible to powdery mildew. So I want to be careful. I think the one against the wall for sure has to be just peppers, because peppers are less susceptible. I mean, peppers can still get powdery mildew. It's rare, but they can, or they can get like blight. But I think that my first grow, I had peppers against the wall. The entire bucket system was all peppers, and I had no issues. So, am I going to try watermelon again? You best believe it, NK. The only thing is, I guess now would be the time, because I was thinking watermelons, cucumbers, and squash, they're all similar in the sense that high moisture content, they're very susceptible to powdery mildew and other diseases, and I want to mitigate or try to keep it to a minimum, the amount of those types of plants that I'll be growing. So I'm concerned that if I have a watermelon, a squash, and a cucumber plant, I'm concerned that they will get powdery mildew. I know that if I have proper airflow and proper fans and proper temperature, dew point, VPD, all that stuff, that those will be other ways that I can also try to mitigate versus limiting myself as to the varieties I can grow. So, but yeah, I should try watermelon again while it's fresh in the mind. We're going to be trying strawberries again. Unfortunately, didn't work out this time. We still got fruit, just the fruit sucked. So, usually I have my phone on a tripod and like right now, and I just watch a movie while I clean. So come on, people, entertain me. I got work to do here and I need to be entertained. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, your grow environment is key, and I'm telling you guys, up until now, I wasn't monitoring my environment at all. Even the start of this grow, I went half of this grow not even knowing what my humidity or VPD or any of that stuff was. Oh, I missed a spot here. When the buckets start to dry, you can see all the spots you missed. What up, Germinator? I'm in the same boat. My first grow season is finished, so I'm deciding how to rearrange my planting for the spring. Oh yes, do it. Planning is the best. I never am able to execute the way I originally planned things, because I'm just, you know, I do everything backwards. But yes, absolutely. You learn as you grow. I might need another small grow tent just to overwinter my outdoor plants in. Oh, MK, welcome to the club. The addiction is real. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm just kidding about welcome to the club. You probably invented the club. You sound like you've been growing outdoor plants for a long time. But yeah, I've been learning so much as I grow, and it sucks because every time I learn more, I'm tempted to reset so that I can immediately take that information and apply it to, you know, a future grow or a next grow. But, oh shit. This is stuck. That's not good. the debris is like so caked on that I'm trying to twist it. Like, look how nasty that is. Ugh. And I was growing plants in there. Waiting for the mung beans to sprout. Nice. I have mung bean, microgreens that I should sprout. But again, I suck at microgreens. What's up, Mia Lifestyle? Happy Monday. Starting the week off with a bang and getting right to work. So yeah, I've got all my lines and misters separated, and today's just gonna be a clean the buckets day. This might be an all day live. Just kidding. Just kidding. Ugh. Ow. This crap is so caked on. Let those buckets soak in the high clean. So I should have left them connected to the center column if I was going to do that, because if I let them soak, now there's a hole. So unfortunately the sink isn't big enough, and nor is the bathtub. So I should have, plus I only have a sample size bottle of High Clean Know You Grow from Earth Culture. So I'm gonna need like 10 more of those if I'm gonna be filling up a bathtub with High Clean. But yeah, I actually should try it with one bucket just to see. So I'm assuming I dilute it with some water and I let it soak. Yeah, I should do that. It's so tough with these buckets because like you can let them soak in the tent, but then it makes like such a freaking mess to drain them from like the dirty water that they were growing in, to then fill them up again and drain them again versus just bringing them to the sink. But where I spend more time or make more mess doing that, it'll be, the cleaning itself will be much easier. And that's what these things are made for, right? To make your stuff easier to clean. So I really should be using it. Oh, thanks, Know Your Grow. Appreciate it. I actually just started using Hygrozyme and Hygroben in my grow. Up until now, I've been using, it's called, well, it's a hybrid between synthetic and organic nutrients. It's the Flora Nova series by General Hydroponics. And because I'm using that, I need something else, microbes, enzymes. But I'm actually curious. This is, again, I'm very new at growing. I don't understand all these things. If you're using synthetic nutrients, do you need enzymes and microbes? That's what I want to know. Anyone ever tried a fresh, just out bean crest sprout? No, never. You need gloves or your hands are going to be raw. Mia, I ripped my dish gloves this morning and the show must go on. So I'll have mechanic hands and I'm okay with that. Can't you clean them outside with the garden hose? I can't scrub them outside, right? What am I gonna, I can't sit there all the day in the grass scrubbing, and then where do I put them down once they're clean, right? So that's the tough part, is like once they're clean, like it's tough to go and then back inside, outside, inside. It's easier to just bring everything into the utility sink and clean it there. Ideally, bringing it outside would be so much less complicated, but I don't even want to bring my buckets outside to be washed, so I'll definitely add microbes. Tastes like Dutch speed. LOL. Utility dishwasher. Fred, for now, we're gonna spend our money when we have it on a water chiller. You should still use, you will get amazing results. All right. Know Your Grow, do you recommend using their whole product lineup? Right now, for my next grow, I'm considering using so right now I'm using Flora Nova or nutrients. the Flora Nova line, which is the synthetic organic hybrid. But I'm going to be moving most likely to the Flora series. Would you recommend maybe like, do you use Hygrozyme nutrients? Like, does anyone have any nutrient recommendations that may be better? Not that I want to make the switch from GH. I'm just looking at all my options, and I don't really know what my options are. I know there's so many out there. So what are your growers' experience? What experience do you have? Do you have a favorite nutrients? It's like alien magic, like magic erases. Put on your raincoat, go to the backyard, spray them with Dawn Power Wash, let them sit for a few, then scrubbing will be easier. Nah, because then they're outside, and to hose them down, they have to be outside. And when you put them, as soon as you put them down in the grass, that's it. They're not sterile anymore. So I'd rather clean them inside. I know it sounds less complicated to just hose everything down outside, but trust me, it'd be much more complicated. Where would I put everything down? All the surfaces outside are contaminated, and this has to, there's a reason why we're cleaning it so thoroughly. It's got to be clean, clean, clean. All it takes is one little bug to fly onto it, and because it's wet, it's just gonna stick on, and then you bring it inside to the tent, and boom, that's it. Your grow is over before you even started it. My boss came over to my desk, I had to close YouTube, LOL. Well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you coming back, Bernie. Now I'm finishing up a run with the full Hygrozyme line. I saw that run. Your plants look freaking awesome, Know Ya Grow. So yeah, I'm open to trying any and everything. I'm not really sure what's in my best interest at this point. But yeah, that's why it's like to separate all these lines outside, you can't really hose them down, and it's just, it would be nice, but it's okay. I'm fortunate that I have a utility sink. It does give me the space to be able to clean pretty efficiently compared to having like a small sink or using a bathtub or whatever. Hygrozyme Nutrient is a 2-part line. It's easy to use. So that's what I've been using, is 2-part. I'm assuming it's like an A and a B or whatever, or a grow and a bloom. This is so caked on, you guys. Look at that. How bad is that? And that's where a lot of the leaks come from. I guess the seal isn't tight, and the water kind of leaked. So we're gonna get all these unscrewed and cleaned after the buckets. I don't know if we'll do that today. Today's more about just getting the buckets washed so that we can start to sanitize or sterilize them. But yeah, I've heard great things about Hygrozyme. I've heard so many different things about different brands. You know, I've heard of brands using hypochlorous acid as part of their lineup to, like, rather than using something like a High Clean or a Hygrozyme, you'd use hypochlorous acid. Or, sorry, High Clean or FloraClean, I mean. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking caked on. Really can't get it off. Lube it up a little bit so I can remove it, because geez, this is a lot of caked on nutrients, and makes unscrewing the misters challenging, but nothing. Think strong, TFP. Yeah, this isn't about being strong, it's about having I don't know, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes when something is jammed, biofilm clogs lines. Definitely biofilm and lots of it. Honestly, these buckets are disgusting. Not gonna lie, you guys, not gonna lie. But it's all a part of the process, and it's all worth it. The Expert series is full synthetic with A and B grow, A and B, turf, sugar, enzymes, silica, 10 bottle system. Green Planet Horty line is amazing also. It's a powder nutrients. Is it water? I'm assuming it's water soluble, right? So I have, oh my gosh, thank God I never used it too. I have another, I have a lineup of nutrients. It's water soluble, but it's organic, and I was gonna implement that in my system, and I'm so glad I didn't. Where am I putting the buckets to dry up? I'll just flip you guys around. I got towel on the laundry machines, and I got more towels here just to wipe them up after, but there's the clean ones right here. So yeah, the world is my oyster. I could even do 2 different nutrient lines, 1 per bucket system, since they each have their own reservoir, and just kind of see which one I like better. What's up, Butters? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are all having a great start to your week. We are starting off the week with a bang. Actually, a scrub. Resetting the grow tent. What started off as the plan to reset just 1 bucket system turned into, you know what? Let's just freaking reset everything. Let's clean everything, and let's just take everything we've learned and let's really go for it this time. Let's start a new grow. So whoever suggested that idea was a stupid idea, because look at all this work I gotta do now. Just kidding. It's gotta be done. Do you only scrub your tubs when you reset your system? No. So after this, I have a bleach water solution that I put in a spray bottle, and I use a little cloth, and I spray down the buckets, and I wipe them down essentially with a bleach water mix to, I guess, sterilize as well as sanitize. So right now we're sanitizing, and then we gotta sterilize. It's a process. So for those of you guys that just joined, what up, Weed Wizard? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So for those of you that just joined, we are washing the Dutch buckets. So this is how bad they got after using organic nutrients. So there they are. That's all the buildup. So like I said, I take you guys on the whole journey. When it's reset time, you guys are going to be part of it with me. We're also cleaning. No, sorry, asking during the grow, do you take your buckets apart and wash? No, that's the tough part, is like, you know, for example, the tomato plants get so established that they're like clipped to the trellis, which is clipped to the grow tent poles. So how do you remove the plant from the bucket to give it a quick cleaning and put the plant back in? With peppers, I can do that. Peppers are like a tree. I could just pull out the net pot as long as it's not tangled in a trellis, and I'm good to go. But unfortunately, with things like tomatoes or cucumber that are vining, once they're in, like they're in it for the long haul, they're committed, so it's tough. Enzymes are good for cleaning up the rotten roots and stuff. Yeah, so yesterday, while the water was still in the buckets, I actually just grabbed all the roots out, any roots that, there weren't much, or there weren't many, but I got them all out. So, Bernie, you can't really do that in this type of system. So with pepper plants, I feel like I'd like pause the water, pause the misting nozzles, or pause the timer. I take the pepper plant, including the net pot, out. I put it like in a tray temporarily. I'd, you know, bring the bucket up, wash it, put it back in. But, so you could definitely do that with plants that are small or dwarfed or whatever. But it's really tough with the recirculating system, you know. Scrub a dub. What's new in the tub? What up, Reef? Today's a cleaning day. Cinderella in the house. Green Planet Horty line is really clean. It don't leave much residue. My last run, I don't have to clean my system. Just run high clean and reset. Oh, no, you grow. That sounds like heaven. Maybe I should try that line. Again, I don't know anything about different types of nutrients, so I'm open to trying anything. I'm not like There's not a particular brand or anything I prefer. I've never grown in aeroponics, was curious. Dutch bucket, 18 weeks maximum with sterile environment. Well, Hash, how do you feel if I told you that this was 9 months? This was a 9-month run. Everything went in the buckets March 15th. March 15th, 2025, and we just took it out yesterday. Oh, don't be sorry, Know You Grow. I appreciate the feedback. And your plants and your grows are an inspiration to me, so I'm just excited to be able to pick your brain about it. I love this kind of stuff, you guys. This is how I learn. You can do that in systems that were designed for aeroponics. Was taught in deep water culture to scrub and reset every 1 to 2 weeks. How do you have a full grow? So what do you do, Bernie? You pull your plants out, and where do you put them? And I'm curious, all of you in the chat, how did everyone learn to grow? Are you guys like self-taught growers that just randomly took an interest? Did you take a course? Did you have a family member or a friend that got you into it? How did everyone start growing? Deep water culture, you can lift the lid and set it on another bucket. I love to share my experience. Well, I love to learn from people's experiences. I'm not much of a researcher, Know You Grow. I can't be bothered to go Google something. I'll just try it instead. And if I fail, I'll learn that lesson and I won't forget it. So definitely a unique learner. Self-taught. Oh, Les, so nobody taught you how to be a tomato whisperer? You just started whispering on your own? My grandparents taught me. Nice. I poke a hole in the ground and dropped a seed, water, and watch grow. Oh, MK, you make it sound so easy. Family, part of growing up on the farm for me. I know nothing about growing indoors. Yeah, the more I learn about growing indoors, I'm like, why'd I decide to do this again? Oh yeah, because I live in Canada. Honestly, it'd be probably easier to just move rather than learn everything there is to learn about indoor growing. But now, I'm like, you know what? I freaking love it. Oh God, this is so gross. So caked on that I can't even unscrew this. My great aunt taught me to grow up from a young age. Around 6 years old, I was in the garden. Wow. Mostly self, but my dad had a small business selling worm castings. Very cool. Wow. I feel like a modern day, like I'm not self-taught, but I'm not taught by like family or ancestors. I'm taught by the YouTube community and Instagram community. That's who teaches me how to grow, is you people. Honestly, when I started, I didn't know anything. It took you guys, the people that had the courage to like go out of their way to message me and be like, you know you're doing it wrong, right? Those are the people that to this day I'm like, thank you, because that's what I need. I never wonder if I'm doing something wrong. I just do it until it looks like I'm doing something wrong. I don't know how I learned to grow. I got really high like 20 years ago, then boom, grow. You tripped and fell and bought a grow tent. That's hilarious. Hash, I don't even know what to say to that. You're a liar. You're being facetious. We all know you know how to grow because I'm learning to grow from you. That's funny. Like, I only know a few people with that kind of sense of humor. I'm like, oh, who are you? Then cannabis led me down the path to learn the science of growing. For some reason, I thought you lived in Idaho. Nope, I live in just outside of Toronto, Ontario. But yeah, self-taught, just like cooking, baking, building stuff, trial and error makes us better. That's so cool, MK. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to be self-taught. Know You Grow, when did you start growing? Well, I know you started growing at 6, but when did you start growing cannabis? I hope not at 6. Well, maybe, I don't know. I have an idea. Grow up plus igloo. Yeah, I don't know how that would work out. I tripped and fell in a weed garden. Yeah. That's funny. In weed, autoflowers learn me the most. I don't know anything about growing cannabis, you guys. I'm so intimidated. At 13, nice. So you've got, not saying you're old, No You Grow. I'm just saying you've got experience. You've been doing this for a while. Boots on the ground for a while. Yeah, I just started, and so I've got a lifetime to go, you guys. That's the best thing. We talk about it all the time on these lives. The learning never stops. It's just always a lesson to be learned. I mean, I'll take that compliment, Ash. I learned about starting seeds in the foam collars from you. Yeah, and you didn't like it. Remember? You were like, what are you doing? Don't do it that way. I learn new things every day. That's awesome. Honestly, if I can bring that to the table, that's wonderful. I have never used foam collars. TFP and Ogo are the first people I've seen use them. Yes, so I think Ogo uses them for their Aero Garden, right? I think the Aero Garden comes with foam collars. And they use it in their cloners too, in their mothership. Because it's like a cloning kit, right? Cloning kits use foam collars. And my foam collars are from a cloning kit that I bought. And it didn't work. So I kept the foam collars and I gave back the thing. And yeah, I use the foam collars for my towers. Well, I also had foam collars come with the towers, but 8s. We waiting for weed grows on a bucket. What's up, Syntax? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Feel like I saw you a couple times this morning in a few other lives. Man, so many good lives. So many good people to check out. You got Andrew, shout out. He streams every day. 8:30 a.m. You've got Crumblewig. He's on early. Man, I don't know how you people are up so early. At 5:30 in the morning, he's already live, and he's got like 50 people watching. This guy bringing the community together. Love it. We learn from each other. You never stop learning. That's the best part, Know Your Grow. You know how often, or you know how exciting it is to be able to say, like, you have something to look forward to for the rest of your life. Like, some people spend their lives planning things and, like, you know, planning vacations or events or certain things to, like, have something to look forward to. But with us growers, there's always something to look forward to, whether you're starting a new grow, whether you're waiting for your seeds to sprout or waiting for your plants to transition from one growth stage to the other. There's literally always something to look forward to. Like I feel like I have the rest of my life ahead of me, like to look forward to. Lights on at 5:30 a.m. now. We all up. Oh, true syntax. True. Yeah, right now it actually would be 2 o'clock. For what you want to grow, foam colors were once used to flower from clone. I over-ordered foam collars. Guess they get listed on my will and kids can fight over them. LOL. Nice, MK. Or you can just donate them to TFP when you're done with them. You could put me in your will. I'm just kidding. Yes, Butters. Neoprene foam collars. Actually, my brother was making salsa and I threw about 100 tomato seeds from tomato guts in a pot, soil to see if it would grow. They've all sprouted and voila, the rest is history. I thought you were gonna say the rent is history. Because you know those things, I've seen people, oh no, you told me about it, how people paid off their mortgage with this tomato because it was so good and they sold it. So I thought you meant like the rent is history, as in you grew enough tomatoes and not pay rent. I still wouldn't do it that way. That's an algae farm. Well, I will happily take my algae. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's a better way. We're gonna keep working it out. Maybe cinnamon, I know it prevents mold growth. Maybe it prevents algae growth. I don't know. That's the main reason you see me growing in different systems and different products. I always want to learn more. It's an addiction. Oh my gosh, know your grow. I hear that. I'm already thinking, what's the next system I'm gonna try? And then I'm like, soil? This is what these brushes are good for, is all the nooks and crannies. Maybe don't polish. I think the first grow I ever did, I was smoking crystal with, what? Oh. It was shitty weed. You know, Bernie, that like I was just talking about that the other day. It makes me wonder, like, what kind of stuff did I buy when I was in high school? I see all the stuff that you guys are growing, and I'm like, oh God, I can't believe I actually paid money for this crap. Probably bought it off somebody like you growing it in a closet with a reptile light. Never sprout seeds under a light. That makes a lot of sense. But the seed does sprout faster. I did some A and B testing. Yes, the mortgage lifter tomato. I need to go get my phone charger. I learned from people who didn't have teeth but could grow some killer weed, like my cousin Bluetooth. LOL. This is so bad. I can't even unscrew the frickin' misting nozzles because there's just so much debris caked on and buildup from these nozzles. I think you would love growing in cocoa. I've had so many people tell me that. I probably would. Maybe I should set up a little system and use that just to compare, see what I like better. Damn it. Got so much, even leave some room to grow CBD. Nice. Oh, I didn't even take off this part yet. My life stories usually revolve around terrible drugs and family issues. No, 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 do it, do it. Go ahead and tell away. I just limit the stories I tell, because some of them I tell and I'm like, oh God, why would you tell people that on a live? Do you know how many times I've had those moments and then I rewatch the live later and I'm like, oh God, why would I say that? Literally happens all the freaking time. Thank you so much, Mr. Crowley. Appreciate you hanging out. Might not be the most entertaining live today, but we working and we cleaning. I use 50% cocoa core and 50% perlite mix for my root veggies in hydro. Nice. What's up, Michael? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day so far. We are scrubbing our Dutch buckets. Thank you so much, Mr. Crowley. I appreciate it. You wouldn't be as amazed if you saw the condition of these buckets as I wash them. But like I said, taking you guys on the full journey. I want to show you guys everything, the process of everything. I do that a lot. Open my mouth, insert foot. I do that all the time, Super Bob. Like yesterday, I rewatched a little bit of the live just to, you know, make sure I'm doing okay. Can I improve on anything? And I'm like, geez, enough about your stupid t-shirt. We get it. It's funny. Okay, enough. You know? I'm like, at least I can be self-deprecating. But sometimes I'm like, oh my God, you are cringe-worthy. I make myself cringe a lot, you guys, but that's okay. At least I'm self-aware enough to cringe. Reset clean is a pain, but 100% worth it. Gotta say it again. Yes. Unfortunately, it really is a pain, but at least I get to hang out with you guys while I do it. We all have that one side of the family we choose to stay away from. Yeah. We all family. Growers unite. Yes. So, you know, family helps each other out. Anybody want to come help me clean this? I mean, we're all family here, right? Thank you so much, Know You Grow. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week ahead, and I really appreciate you coming to hang out. I enjoy watching your growing journey, so thank you for everything you inspire and teach us with. I'm like, I didn't finish that sentence. What word do I use? See what I mean? It's freaking live, man. It's show business, baby. Just say stupid shit. And you can't take it back. Like when I was trying to figure out what the what the story was behind American Thanksgiving, and I started saying some stupid stuff, and then after I went back and I Googled it, and I was like, wow, you were so far off, you're an idiot. So, it's okay, at least you guys get to really know me, stupid shit I say and all. About TFP, my belly hurts. You're just awesome. Thank you so much for saying that. Oh my gosh. When I embarrass myself, I scrub harder, huh? My best cringeworthy moments are my oldest videos. Me too, bow tie. Oh, sometimes I rewatch my old, or sometimes YouTube's algorithm is weird. It'll show new subscribers some old videos, and I'm like, oh God. And then I feel the need to like comment and tell that person, this was an old video, don't pay attention to this. I swear, I've learned so much since then. But happy Monday, Bowtie. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I still gotta hop on and catch the replay from yesterday's live. I been vacuuming out my old computer. Nice. Yes, I intend on, after I get off the live, I'm going to be catching up on yesterday's live replay. I missed it because I was cleaning, but I will definitely check out your segment, Bowtie. For those of you, if you haven't already, check out Bowtie Life in the Gardens YouTube. He's got a wonderful garden and so much knowledge on so many different varieties. It's really, really cool to see. He shares a lot of valuable information. What's up, Galaxy? So good to see you. I agree, Bob. Get the power washer out. Be careful not to scratch the buckets. I know, I'm trying to be careful not to, because I don't want to use the scouring side because then there's micro scratches. It's so hard not to though, because there's so much debris and it's hard to get it off without the scouring sponge. I know I should let it soak, but thanks so much for saying that, Know You Grow. Appreciate you. I just finished editing my latest Dorset Naga eating video where I took EKG readings under doctor's observation. That's so crazy. All right, Bowtie, I will share that in my community once it's out because that's going to be some good content to watch. Most of your video I've seen have been pretty dang awesome in my opinion. Thanks so much, Butters. It's just the lives. I say a lot of stupid things that I can't take back because I guess I'm comfortable with you guys. So I just yeah, I talk a lot. All right, we got our little vacuum cleaner here, so I'm just gonna. You gotta have the Roomba with the dog, you know. She sheds so much. Should get one of those in the tent. What's up, Ned? Saw you pop in here earlier. I think I was distracted talking. Let me catch up on some chat. Did I miss anything here? Plane ticket, not so much a problem, but who's gonna want? All right, we got this one off easily. Ow, that actually hurt. Most entertaining dishwasher in the galaxy. LOL. Oh, I forgot this side. Not so much, you guys. Not so much. This is usually stuff I do when I'm like watching a show or doing something else in the background. But yeah, I'm gonna continue this like off the live, and then tomorrow we're gonna wash the center column. Now I'm actually debating on draining out the water that's currently in the center column and then letting it soak with either like FloraClean or High Clean or even vinegar, baking soda, some kind of solution to make it easier. There was one grow where I actually didn't remove the center column at all. I don't even know what to properly call it. I left it and I cleaned it, but I just kept running water and soap and vinegar and water and soap and vinegar until it came out clear. The gutter, yeah. Sponge is the best to use. That's what I use right now, the sponge. Just rinse. Yeah, like some of these buckets got really freaking nasty, you guys. Like really, really bad. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that center gutter, column, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty bad, but unfortunately the way it is, there's no way to scrub really through the whole thing. You either have to like take it outside and pressure wash it, or I usually, it's sealed with silicone, so I usually cut the silicone, split it in half, bring it in the utility sink. It goes like up to here, but I use this faucet to wash like in the holes, and then I let a solution sit. But maybe it's not necessary to do that. Maybe I can like wash it in the spot that it's in. But that's what I was doing before, was taking the actual gutter, or whatever you want to call it, out of the grow tent and splitting it in half, washing it. But yeah, I do have a pressure washer. I could do that too. It's just, it's getting cold outside, you guys. Power tools, yeah. Super Bub, as you get to know me, I am extremely clumsy. There is no freaking chance I should be allowed to use power tools. You guys see me in the grow tent with a plastic tray, and I managed to like hurt myself or do something stupid. I'm not even allowed to use scissors, you guys, okay? Doctor's orders. No, I'm just kidding. From the dude who taught me some weed growing, also learned to grow the good bacteria in a pond filter. Always make sure you wash your holes. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that out loud. Somebody said that in the chat, just in case the chat replay doesn't work, okay? Bernie said it, not me. You know, some of the stuff, anyways, maybe it's because my mind's in the gutter, that's a problem. No sharp objects, exactly. I was taking a cutting off a plant and I freaking sliced my finger. Like, I don't know, man, I do a lot of stupid things. I'm extremely clumsy and I move too fast. So me with power tools should not be allowed. That is for sure. All right, so giving everything a really good scrub here. I'm just gonna show you. I did it, it was me. I'm just gonna show you guys. There's like a lot of nooks and crannies in these buckets. Woo! Like in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, you gotta wash every little edge thoroughly. And then after that, we still have to sterilize. So it's quite the process, that's for sure. Ugh. I'm a handyman. Me coming from home without another band-aid on my fingers or arms is pure disappointment for Mrs. Barney. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I stopped using band-aids now. I'm like, you know what? These are starting to cost too much. People know me as like, whenever you see me, I'm gonna be hurt somehow, some way. Like, it's just the way it happens. I always hurt myself. I can't be trusted. Even with, that's what I mean, is like, you guys are gonna get to know me so much on these lives, because the way I do things, I just wiped my hand on my sweater, didn't I? But that's okay. The way I do things is so freaking backwards that some of you guys are probably like, what is she doing and why is she doing it that way? It's because I'm clumsy. I use band-aids instead of going to the ER and getting stitches. Oh my gosh, bow tie. You need like duct tape or something, or just use some hockey tape. That's funny. I'm gonna open the window. It's hot in here. Me, if I'm not bleeding, I'm not working hard enough. Right, Galaxy? You gotta have the battle wounds to show that you put in the work, you know? No battle wounds or it didn't happen. Or you weren't the one that made it happen. Painter's tape is far better for cuts like that. It can come off without tearing a newly healed gash in the finger. That's a good point. Can you tell I do it about once a week? Honestly, bow tie, I keep painter's tape in the grow tent. Next time I cut myself, I will be using that. Yeah, growing up, I used to hurt myself all the time that like I would deplete the inventory of classroom band-aids that I would literally just start using like a piece of tissue and tape, and that was my band-aid growing up. And then, you know, when I started being in the corporate world, especially when I first started working, I was doing a lot of administrative work, dealing with a lot of paper, and paper cuts every single day, every day. Yeah, paper towel and duct tape, exactly, Galaxy. But not so much fun when it's time for removal. That's the problem, you know? But yeah, guys, we got a busy week. We got to start seeds. So tomorrow we'll probably be doing a mixture. We're going to probably pop some seeds as well as do some cleaning. I'm not sure yet. Because while we do the reset, we need to get the seeds going so that as soon as everything's back in its respective space, then we can just hit the ground running and get growing. Super glue if it needs stitches, yeah. Isn't that an actual thing though? There's like medical glue, right? Or like, well, for chicks, you can use nail glue. For the chickies that get their nails done. So yeah, this is the not so glamorous, not so fun side of what I do. But it's gotta be done. But we're almost done. Just this is the time-consuming part, is taking out these stupid rings. There's got to be a better way to take these out instead of using my nail. I need like pliers. I have pliers up here. Down here, but I don't. Pliers would make this much easier. Is there a special tool for it? I don't know. You have to like push down the O-ring and pull the pipe out, but because it's so like it's such a confined space, I got to use my little nail, and my finger's starting to feel bruised now. Is that an Ogo hoodie? Yes, it is. Represent. It was 48 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Coldest day we've had since February. It looks like 90 degrees Celsius. That's like 90 degrees Celsius. You mean maybe 9 degrees Celsius? I need to open up the house. So excited. Yeah, it is cold for sure. Hey, speak of the devil. Well, I'm just not the devil. You know what I mean? Your ears must have been ringing. Shout out. I don't cut myself while gardening, just break bones. Go big or go home, I say. Oh my God, that's so funny. But yeah, bow tie, that's cold. Do you prefer the colder weather? It appears you got this under control. Got to run to town. Have a great day and no injuries. Peace, princess. Thank you so much, Super Bob. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate you. I'm doing great, Ogo. I am just working on resetting my systems, and so today is just a bucket cleaning day. Oh man, okay, I need to find a pair of pliers. I'm like destroying my thumbs. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna go get some pliers. Was definitely feeling some heat on my ears, LOL. It was 36 here this morning. Oh my gosh, that's so cold. If you push in the first, will the little ring go down easy? Thing is, I still need to use my nail, and it's just, it hurts. what you're resetting. We wash in our buckets. It's time. Resetting the whole tent, Andrew. We're starting a new grow. Woohoo! I'll be right back. I'm getting pliers. Keep yourselves occupied. All right, these are the only ones I could find, but they're rusted AF. Pass the dusty, watch out the Look at this nice door keeping the stream going. You see? I think about you guys. All right, this is so rusted it doesn't even work. All right. I feel like I'll just have to keep doing this the difficult way. Oh, got it. Haha. Resets suck when you're doing them, but always so worth it when you go again. Yeah, as long as you've learned from your mistakes. See, sometimes I don't always learn from my mistakes, and then the reset feels like it's all for nothing. Bowtie, what do you use to edit your long form videos? You guys, I've been editing my videos on my phone, which is why I don't put out a lot of long form, because man, trying to edit like hours worth of content on a tiny little screen, so challenging. Got a customer in the store, gotta run. Thanks for hanging out, Galaxy, appreciate you. TFB strong. Show that grommet who's boss. Is that what it is? I thought it was an O-ring. Is it a grommet? I guess I don't know what an O-ring is. Or no, the O-rings are the little rubber rings, right? The little rubber gaskets. See these? They go up and down. You gotta like push it down to, I don't know, there's a name for it, you guys. I don't know. Yours looks better though. Cap cut. Nice. Gasket. Quick connects. Oh, so the O-ring is that little tiny rubber ring. That's kind of like a, not a stopper, but I've been calling it the wrong thing this whole time. Yeah, what was I don't know. There's so many things on these lives that I've been referring to incorrectly, and nobody corrects me. So thank you, Bernie. I appreciate it. I know you weren't trying to correct me, but I'm always worried that I'm saying something wrong. All this growing terminology or jargon. I just wanted to use that word. Yeah, bow tie, exactly. A thingamajig. I've been using Blender for over 13 years. Oh, I've never even heard of that. I use an old open source program called Blender V 2.79B. A guy named Mikey Cal has a great tutorial on YouTube. Oh, cool. I mean, when I was in school, I was using Final Cut Pro, and I have it on my Mac, but my Mac is one of those that's so old that it's not even viable to update to the latest operating software, which means I can't update Final Cut Pro, which means I can't use it right now. What do I know? I barely speak English. Yes, Bernie, but you speak grow. No, there's honestly so many words. I still don't know how to pronounce the stupid word. I heard someone pronounce it say it the other day, and I was like, oh God, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I'm not gonna say the word because I don't want to mispronounce it again, but it's the two first leaves of a sprout. Cotyledon, but I always say it wrong. Cotyledon? I don't know. Anyways, what's up, Shawnee? Working hard. Yes, right now, I'll just show you guys. For those of you that just joined, we are scrubbing away today. We've got our dirty bucket system and currently cleaning it, and all the clean buckets are here. And so today is just outside the grow tent, inside the utility sink kind of day. Oh my God, Ogo, that was so hilarious. The 1 terabyte phone. That's funny, man. You say it better. Say it like that again. No, I'm not gonna say it. Cotyledon, cotyledon, cotyledon. Oh, cotyledon. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so embarrassed now. I say things so incorrectly. Oh man, I really need to research these things before I open my mouth. Like, I know the word, and if you ask me how to spell it, I can spell it like nobody's business, but if you want me to pronounce it, I guess English is in my first language. Cot like a portable bed. Cotyledon. Oh, see? You guys, just like the person who went in the chat and told me to take my fan off the floor, or fan off the ceiling and put it on the floor, I need things spelled phonetically if I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce them. Like somebody in the chat was asking if I can use mycorrhiza in an aeroponic system, and I had to Google, you know, when you Google and then you play the phonetic or the pronunciation audio of how to say whatever word you Googled. So I had to Google it, and everyone says it differently. Even on YouTube videos, I actually had to check a couple of different places just to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly, because it looks like mycorrhizae, but it's really mycorrhiza. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I say, you know, there's a lot of... I think I'm just very, very special. I just say first leaves. I'm not a scientist. But see, first leaves can be the first true leaves, right? So it really depends, like first sprouted leaves or the first true leaves. Every time I think I'm done, I've missed a spot. Like, did you think it was gonna be that easy? No. You gotta put some elbow grease in there. Lots of scrubbing to be done. It's a lot of work, you guys. It's a lot of work. I think you meant to say crap, or did you mean to say carp bow tie? My video editing software will not render my video. I cleaned out the computer, rebooted and everything. Did you clear the cache? That's what it always says on mine. Usually removing an app or a plugin and then reinstalling it will clear the cache, so to speak. First leaves and first true leaves. Plants of our lives this afternoon. Okay, so actually, I may or may not be on the road this afternoon. If the beanies got delivered, I gotta go drop them off because we got TFP beanies coming. But if not, I will come on Plants of Our Lives this afternoon. I'll let you know. I'll know as soon as I get off this live. So I'll shelf that for like the next half an hour, and I'll get back to you. And I'll make sure I'm wearing my my sweatshirt. This old software doesn't know what cash is. Oh man. What's the purpose of the cotyledons? Now it's so easy, but now I feel like I'm making it look too easy. Like sometimes when you say a word too effortlessly, I don't know. You know what? I'm just a serious overthinker. Stop it. Pumped to see the beanies. You guys, it's gonna be so good. I only ordered a few. What's up, Mo? Good morning. I only ordered a few just because I'm going to, yeah, put a pin in it. I only ordered a few just to see what everyone's feedback is. You guys can pre-order, but let me show you the product first. I ordered just a handful to be able to, and you guys can, the 2 will be spoken for you guys, so don't worry about it. Yeah, like don't worry about pre-ordering anything. I got you covered. But yeah, it's more just to see what do people think of the beanies, because yeah, you know, the logo is a crown, and I tried to make it look as masculine as possible so that the hat appeals to everybody. So I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure that you guys love it, you know? So I figured having a sample or some samples available to actually show people first, because I don't know what it's gonna look like. I have a vision in my mind, and I want it to be premium, right? So I'm gonna do it up nice. Can't wait to show you guys. I meant carp. Nice. My dad used to call people a carp as an insult. So I'm like, did you mean to say that? I don't know why. But he used to, I don't know, or I think he did. I don't remember. But he always used to say, I don't know, maybe that's the fish you don't want to catch. So maybe that was the insult about it. So yes, today I'm going to be finishing cleaning these buckets so that by the end of today, not the net pots, but the buckets and the lids, by the end of today, everything will be clean. Tomorrow we're going to soak, or maybe I'll start it tonight. I might start the process tonight of soaking the center column or the pipe, whatever you want to call it, just so that it makes the cleaning process easier for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna tackle that one yet. I mean, taking it outside and pressure washing it probably sounds like the best way right now. So yeah, today's live, probably not super entertaining. Just been scrubbing away. But thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I cannot get this off. There's like, on every misting nozzle, there's a washer. And this one, can't get it off. Oh, got it. We got it. All right, so in the past, I never used to take these off. I would clean the buckets with these on. So really just doing things thoroughly and properly this time. If we're gonna do it, let's do it once and let's do it right. Thanks, Bernie, appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. Yes. Love it when it just pops out easily. So we'll be in the laundry room for another week or so. No, when we clean the center column, if I end up soaking it first, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might soak it overnight, and then tomorrow we might be in the grow tent, kind of having a reservoir on the end and pouring in some type of solution just to flush out any of the crap. And then I'll take maybe a brush, but I think I might wash it in the grow tent. I'm still gonna think about it, but I think tomorrow will be in the grow tent. But yeah, we can finish off today's live in the tent. I'm actually just gonna fill this with water. I'm gonna continue cleaning after I get off this live, but we'll finish off today in the grow tent. I'll show you guys just what everything looks like right now and where we're at. So I'm just gonna shut off my camera for a sec just because everything's a mess. And I'll show you guys the grow tent. Okay. Okay. Grow tent. Hang on one sec, you guys. Did I make it in time for it to be over again? Bobby, you're always on time. All right, guys, so we're back in the grow tent. I'll show you where we're at with the reset. So we have our seedlings, which are gonna come out of the grow tent, but everything's doing well. Tomatoes are doing well, cilantro's doing well. And then seeds are still germinating. And then this is the grow tent. I didn't even bring this upstairs yesterday. Just got so carried away, but this is everything that we harvested yesterday. And there it is. One bucket system left. We still have stuff growing in it, so I'm still gonna continue to harvest. I really don't wanna have to get rid of these plants, but I think it's just for the best, and we'll have new ones soon. So we've got all these peppers. Yeah, they're looking rough. We do have like actual peppers growing and stuff. It's just the roots and stuff aren't looking the greatest. So I think we're gonna move forward with the reset. And then we've got our eggplants growing here. These are the little finger eggplants. We've got our Black Beauty eggplant back there getting all nice and big. And the tomatoes are just looking beautiful. So I'm actually gonna have a bunch tonight, so I gotta harvest these, but we got some beautiful clusters, beautiful tomatoes. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So we're ending off the run with, you know, still successful, but this is what I'm concerned about too. I don't think these are older leaves. I think this is from improper airflow. So anyways, we're gonna get all that resolved, but lots and lots of tomatoes. And these are only 2 tomato plants, you guys. So compared to the tomato plant tomato wall I had before, these are much more prolific. And we've got quite a bit of new growth, but that's okay. Time to say goodbye and move on. But they do look wonderful. So we got a lot of tomatoes, very exciting. And then the grow tower, the lettuce is coming along nicely. I'll be able to harvest and enjoy lettuce very soon. Everything's looking pretty good. Got some kale, dinosaur kale, a lot of parsley. So yeah, that's the grow tent. This is the last of what was left from our tomato wall. But yeah, that's it, you guys. So here we go. Everything's gonna look super different over the next coming week. It's already looking pretty empty. So I think tomorrow we're gonna be in here. We're gonna pour some solution and let that soak overnight. And yeah, we're gonna empty that reservoir. I gotta get my siphon because I still have to watch my back. That's too much for me to carry. So I'm gonna get a siphon and we'll transfer it to a bucket every so often, and we'll dump it so that I don't hurt my back. But yeah, so, and then at the end, we just wipe this down with the bleach solution, but I think I'm gonna either split this here and clean it in the sink, or soak it with some FloraClean or High Clean or vinegar, dish soap, and baking soda like Hash suggested. Not for this, but just as a solution. And then tomorrow we drain it. So yes, Reef, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna wait for some of them to ripen. We still have time. I still have the rest of the bucket system to clean, so we still have a few days to let those ripen. So yeah, guys, that's the plan. If you're interested in being a part of the reset and starting anew, it's the best part, man. So come hang out with me this week. Every day we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be cleaning things up in here, and the tent's going to look very different in a matter of a few days. So on that note, I've got to sign off, but everyone have a wonderful Monday. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. Come find me tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna clean all day long. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it. But yeah, tomorrow will probably be a bit of a longer live. So if you guys like the long lives, come hang out with me tomorrow, you guys. Appreciate you so much. Everyone have a wonderful day, and stay blessed, stay positive, and hope the rest of your Monday is an easy one. Peace, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all. Yes, long live the fresh princess. Man, where's my crown when I need it? Maybe, you know, tomorrow's live, maybe I'll dress up as a princess. You know what's funny is, really quick before I go, I've got like 10 different dresses that go with that crown, because I love flowers so much that I'm like, you know what? Every day I'm gonna wear same crown, new dress, and just be a princess every single day. Anyways, on that note, everybody, appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. So disappointed in no crown. Oh, we are gonna resurrect the crown bow tie. Right now I've been demoted because my garden sucks. I'm not the princess right now, but she'll be back in the building soon, so stay tuned. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you all. Oh, and don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Peace, everybody.